Being turned to the king of the internet. Oh, I like that.
We're live with our first guest. He's actually a return guest, man. I enjoyed him the first time we had him on, and he goes by the name of Q. Q, what's going on with you, fam?
What's up, Q?
Hey, Q.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Ain't nothing to it, man. What's going on with you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually at Nancy's Pizza right now here in Atlanta. We're doing karaoke, and it's like a competition, so I'm like judging it. So I'm here listening to the singers.
Oh, my nigga, you about to cut our interview short for a pizza shop?
A karaoke contest. That's a karaoke.
for a goddamn karaoke contest in a pizza shop?
Yeah.
Exactly. Karaoke is awesome, man.
You don't cut this show short.
I mean, somebody's cut him a check, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, well.
I'm not mad at it.
Karaoke, you find a lot of good singers. You know, that's how you discover talent.
Basically, what you're trying to say is you find a lot of bad bitches to put in your binder at these karaoke events. Shout out to you, man.
That's what you go to the club for. You go to the club to find bad bitches.
Right. Well, Mitt Romney just goes to his binder to find bad bitches. He got a binder full of bad bitches. But that's neither here nor there, man. What exactly are you working on now, fam?
Besides judging karaoke contests.
I actually have a new single. It's called Money Bags. It's dropping. We just pushed the single back, so I think it's dropping in November now. It's up-tempo. It's featuring Kalina from Dirty Money. So it's a really dope up-tempo track. I'm going to this clothing company line in Atlanta called Threads.
Threads.
They're really, really dope. You know, you can check out their website. It's threadsatlanta.com. They got some really, really cool stuff. If you're into, like, skateboard gear or, like, Zoomies or, like, Urban Outfitters, it's, like, sort of kind of like a new version of that.
Now, is that Threats with an S on the end or Threats with a Z on the end? You know, black folks.
Yeah, no, it's with a Z.
Exactly. I thought so.
Yeah. Shout out to you.
You gotta specify if you want anyone to visit the site.
Right. So Threads with a Z. It's a new clothing line. You working on music? You have an album coming out?
Yeah, I'm actually working on an album for 2013. I've been in the studio with my label mates. Shout out to Corey Sims, J Plus, Monte. We've been in the studio. We've been working hard, you know what I mean, trying to get a really good sound out. And I'm really trying to take the R&B sound that I have and evolve it into more of a pop sound.
Right.
So we've been in the studio just evolving the sound and, you know, like coming up with, like, creative stuff.
Right.
What label are you signed to now?
I'm actually an independent artist, but I have distribution through Capitol Records, EMI 22.
Right.
Okay.
Now, the last time we had you on this show, it actually caused a bit of an uproar, if I'm not mistaken.
Kind of did.
Yeah, it was, you talked about Screwface and you know, the incidents with your moms and a whole bunch of crazy stuff, drama in the past. Have you rectified any of the situations with, like, you know, former group members and or whoever else, man, on that side, or you just let things go?
Man, that's so old. I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, I know you're not there. I'm just that's what I'm asking.
I'm not even at day 20. I feel disrespected that you just asked me a day. Like, you know that I'm not at day 26, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, but just in July when they broke up, they mentioned you in the press release when they announced that they had broken up.
Day 26 don't do interviews about me.
Right. All right. Well, touche, my nigga. Trust me, I know it. I'm not asking. I know you're not a part of day 26. I know that for sure.
And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. It's just like, you know, like, hey, I've been out of that group for about 3 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
They have not been doing no interviews about me. Y'all need to stop doing damn interviews. Ask me about day 26.
Well, in all fairness, to be honest with you, in all fairness, when we had Brian on, one of the first things I asked him was, have he got in contact with you? Because I rock with you. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something, and I don't want to make the interview all about that at all, but I don't care if, you know, somebody from New Edition called up. I don't care how long ago they broke up. They're gonna ask, have you ever, you know, talked to the guys, how's things going?
That's a part of your history. You know what I'm saying?
So.
You can't get away from that.
It is what it is.
I think you're right. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. But you know what I mean? There is a point where you guys have to let a piece of that go. And, like, let me go with, as far as day 26 questions. You know, they've been successful. They got a new video out. They have new business that I don't know about. You know what I mean? It's just like everybody's at we're at different places in our life where we don't like to be. I'm pretty sure I can speak for everybody. Nobody wants to be reminded of making the band or the drama that happened with our careers, you know, back then.
Right. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is, and I know you're very short on time. Do you ladies have any other questions?
I have to ask you about this. Now, day 26, they might not be doing interviews on you, but your ex-girlfriend, Dawn, spoke on you in a few interviews over the summer. Now, she said you cheated on her. Did you cheat? With multiple people, as a matter of fact.
I did cheat on her. I did.
Now, do you feel bad about that? You have some kind of remorse?
Well, honestly, I'm not allowed to speak on that. I actually been talking to some people, and you know what I mean. Like she has a career. She's gonna be wonderful, and you know what I mean. We did a lot of things in our relationship together. You know what I mean? That opened up doors that you know what I mean, that probably should have never been open. So I did cheat. I was with her for a year after, you know, so I thought everything was good, and just randomly, you know, I find out she's with someone else. So it was kind of a confusing situation how we ended, because I cheated with her, and we were still together for a year.
She knew you had cheated.
And she knew I cheated on her, so and I didn't cheat on her with the year that we were still together.
So you just didn't catch her cheating though, because she probably cheated too.
I don't even care if she cheated. If she cheated, that's her business. We had like a different understanding, you know, with our relationship.
Yeah.
So she cheated. We was on some grown shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like that.
But you're basically saying
when it all happened, it was confusing. It was very confusing, and I'm not a person to cause drama. You know, just kind of let me know what's going on, and cool.
So you're basically saying that when you thought everything was all good, you found out that she was with another dude.
Right, and I was she was supposed to be in Melody. I did new songs, top of the year. I did See Me in Melody. I was talking to her. She was supposed to be the leading lady in Melody, and, you know, she had called me. She was like, you know, I love you, Q. She was like, everything's good. You know, she was checking up. It was weird, and then we just ended. So it was very weird. You know what I mean? Wow. It was random.
Wow. Yeah, because, I mean, it seemed like y'all were very much in love, you know?
Yeah.
No, but it's all good. Like, that was last year.
So you're moving on now.
Right.
I'm an artist now. I'm Anthony Q.
Right.
You know, I'm not there. I don't like to revisit those places. I feel like, you know what I mean, if you really want to go there, you know what I mean, we can go to Oprah if you want to. You know what I mean? It's not a game. That's what I'm saying. It's like, leave me alone. Let me, you know, move on with my life. I'm not there.
So are you dating anyone now?
I'm single.
Okay. Single and ready to mingle. Okay, I hear you.
No, and I'm actually not ready to mingle. I'm actually focused on my career.
Yeah. I heard that a million times before.
You know what I mean? I'm a very closed off person now. I like to meet people, and I like to share my talent and my gift. But that's it. You know what I mean? I'm not really looking for a relationship.
But you're having sex though, right?
I mean, I'm a grown man, so of course when I want to, if I want to, of course, yes. But I'm really focused on my career.
Okay.
All right. Any last questions, Ms. Didi?
No. Good luck with your career.
Yes, good luck with everything, Q.
Good luck with everything.
You're a friend to the show, so definitely good
Hey,
luck.
listen, y'all. Also, too, before we go, I have a new campaign I'm starting. It's called DBTV, and it stands for Don't Be the Victim. And it's about mental abuse, sexual abuse, religion abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, anything that you've been through. It's a network where you can, you know, talk about it. It's for teenagers, it's for young adults, it's for adults, people that have been victims of that, and it's an outlet for you to, you know, share your voice. And we're going to start taking donations, and the money is going to go to, you know, kids that are unfortunate. We're going to raise money and give toys back to the hospitals, you know what I mean, for the kids and stuff. So
this is for kids that have been abused.
Yes, it's called DBTV.
Now, listen.
Any kind of abuse.
Any kind of abuse. Now, is there a cutoff age here? Like, you know, because there's some grown-ass kids.
Yeah.
It could be like little kids. It's little kids have opinions, and they're usually the ones that we have to, you know, we have to hear them. They have to speak out because they hold that stuff in, and when they get adults, they start becoming products of their environment because of what they went through as a kid. You know what I mean? From holding that shit in for so long.
Listen, and let me, first and foremost, let me applaud you for that, because I just heard a gruesome story.
Really great, Q.
Earlier today about a young female that I know who was held hostage, basically, and raped, you know, for like a month and a half, and you know, it's crazy.
I want to say congrats to you for getting involved in that, but how did you get involved in that?
Well, me and my PR actually started it. We were sitting down and we were talking, and we were sharing our stories, you know, of just different things in the past, you know, childhood memories and stuff. And he was like, yo, we should start a campaign called DBTV, Don't Be the Victim. And we can stand up, and whoever else wants to stand up, you know, and have a voice and speak for people that's been victims and raise money and, like, donate it to like kids who need stuff, because I'm an adult now. You know, I'm still growing up, but I'm an adult. I'm not a victim of that anymore. So I can share my story. You know what I mean?
So you've
been through.
You've been through certain abuse before.
Yes, I have been through certain abuse before, but I don't blame that abuse on things that happened to me like as an adult. You know, my decisions that I make as an adult are my adult decisions.
Now, do you share your story with the kids, or is that something that
you keep to yourself? You just keep it general.
I mean, I'm not scared to share my story with kids who aren't afraid to stand up and you know, have a voice also. You know what I mean? I think the president definitely needs people who want to share a voice and who have a voice. And you know, I think it's perfect timing. You know, we need to get out, register, and vote. We need to start, you know, being more comfortable and figuring out what's going on with all the important things in life. You know what I mean?
Right.
And with a campaign like DBTV, I feel like that's a very strong campaign, and I feel like we can raise a lot of money and change the world.
All right, give me the website one more time. Is DBTV? Is it .com, or do you have what's the website for it?
Well, we're on Twitter right now. It's
on Twitter.
DB. Yep, it's at DBTV88, and we're going to start creating a website to it. It's a brand new campaign. We actually just started it. We just took some photos, and you know what I mean, trying to make it really, really nice so that people can get involved. But it's called DBTV.
All right, look, I'm not going to be a shark. I'm not even going to ask you what your abuse was. All I want you to do is you know, just keep continuing to do well.
Yeah.
No, you can be a shark. I mean, go in. That's how you feel.
No, it's not going there. But you know what it is. You know, because this is an opportunity that a regular host would just say, you know what? Well, what happened?
Well,
you know,
no,
right.
To be honest with
there'll
you,
be a time and a place where you'll know what happened if I'm comfortable enough to share my story with everyone. But first, you got to appreciate me as an artist. You got to appreciate, you know what I mean? You got to hear me first. You know what I mean? Before you try to get all those, I mean, you just can't.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I kind of am curious about what kind of abuse it was, because I was just actually watching an episode of, you know, what is it, Law and Order, SVU, and it just made me think about it. It was this basketball player.
For instance, like, I'll give you an example. Like, when I was a little kid, like, someone put hot sauce on my lips, and I'm not going to say who, but I was a little kid, and they were like, if you go to sleep, I'm going to put some hot sauce on your lips. And I was getting ready to go with one of my family members' house, and I went to sleep, and every time I tell this story, I get, like, really emotional. And my lips was burning when I woke up. You know what I mean? Like, that's abuse. Or I was woken up, you know, when I was a little kid, and someone started, like, hitting me, and he was like, you broke my Walkman. And I was waking up out of my sleep, and I was like, yo, like, why are you hitting me? Like, and he wouldn't stop. Like, he was, like, hitting me when I was waking up out of my sleep. And, like, shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't like to revisit it because I get emotional, and I'm not a victim of that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like to stand up for people who were and that are strong enough to share their stories today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, you know, do your karaoke thing, Q. You know, I appreciate you calling in, man. Like
Definitely.
I said, I told you the first time you called, and I mean it. You know, whenever you have anything to promote, call us back.
Yes,
and don't
definitely.
think everybody's gonna.
It's not like that. I'm not trying to get all emotional on here.
I'm not saying you're trying to get all emotional, my man. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know,
Not like that.
I mean, you sing R&B, but it's
Yeah.
Look,
whatever.
Look, do well. I appreciate you, man, and thanks for calling in, fam.
Good luck, Q.
Hey, God bless y'all and all love, okay?
All love. Hold on. I need a minute. Hold on.
He was playing the sad music the whole
Can
time.
I say something?